Hey, John from Mighty here, and in this video, I'm excited to walk through with you our new Find and Replace feature. This is a new power-up. We're very excited. It's been a long asked request by not only our community, but really the e-learning community in general. What you can do with this feature is literally find anything in your course across any block, maybe nested in a scenario or what have you. Find a phrase or a word, case sensitive, case insensitive, and then if you want to, replace all of those instances with a single click of a button. So let's go ahead and jump in and I'll show you how it works. All right, so we are jumping into an example course here, and I want to show you off the power of find and replace. So in order to find this, you're going to go up to our power-ups menu up here in the top bar, then jump over to find and replace. And you'll notice that this just actually throws you right back into the authoring experience because this is really the power of the tool is letting you do it while authoring your course. So you'll notice the first couple of times you'll jump through the power-up menu, click find and replace. But when this menu pops open, you actually have a nice convenient shortcut. So I'm on a Mac, so it happens to be the Command Option Shift F. But on your Windows machine, it'll be Control Alt Shift F. You'll get used to that, especially once you use this more and more. So once you use those four fingers and just pop open this find and replace panel, this is where the fun comes into play. Is like from here, we can really search for any word. An easy one is just search for the word the. It'll go through the entire course and find any instance of the, meaning it'll find the word these or them or they, as well as the word the. And then you can use some of the options over here on the right-hand side to decide like, okay, maybe my search term is too broad. I want to look for something that is all lowercase. So we don't want to have any of the words with uppercase T's. And maybe we want to look for literally the word the. So I could actually do match whole word. So you'll notice we went down from a pretty large list in the 600s down to 338 results. So we've got all those results here. As soon as you start searching for a word, you're going to see the replace option show up, which would then allow you to replace that certain word. So I'm actually going to use a more of a real example here. So I'm going to use in this course, there's this phrase called SMART goals. So SMART. And you'll notice that there are, in several instances, all caps versions of SMART goals. So these three are used correctly, but two of them are not, but still referencing the word smart. And so you can imagine this is probably a situation that you've been in before where you're like, oh crap, I just ran into instance where maybe I capitalized something incorrectly or I did something funky. And I now need to go sift through manually my entire course to find that word, which will take forever to do. And I know we've all been there and it's been super frustrating. So what you can do now instead is just pop open the find and replace panel, look for the word smart. Okay, we've got several instances of it. There's smarter, which we don't want that. So we can do match whole word. Okay, cool. Now we've limited down to just the words that we wanted. I do want to jump to this because I just want to make sure that it actually is specifically in our context that word. So what we'll talk about real quick is how the settings down here kind of match up to your course itself. So what you're going to first notice is on the left part of this lower section here is the lesson that it corresponds to. So in here, we can see setting and communicating, which is right here. So that's the lesson that it refers to. Then in that lesson, there's a specific block. It's a paragraph with heading block that uses this word. And then what part of that block is this text in? And I'll get into more specific examples as we get into kind of more complicated situations. But in this situation, we should be able to know like, okay, cool, this is in this lesson, part of this block, and a part of this setting within that block. So I can click this link it will take me over to that lesson, slide back open the panel with my search results, and if you'll notice, it actually navigated me down to where that block is at. So similar to what you get within the quick sort feature, and you hover over a block, you get that kind of same feeling here, where if you hover over the block, it will call that out for you. So we actually have, with these two results, the SMART goals phrase actually came up twice. So you'll notice I'm hovering over both of these, and it is still highlighting the same block. So paragraph with heading shows up in the paragraph twice, is what we can see here. So that one's good. That was a good use case that we wanted in. Let me jump down to the next one. So it's actually right below this section here, where it breaks down the word or the acronym SMART. And we can see again, as the SMART acronym outlines, dot, dot, dot. So we kind of give you a little bit of like a phrase around the word as well, just so you got some context. And again, you click it, takes you there. So now we're going to go into another part of this course or this lesson. And we can see right here in our checkbox list, there is a paragraph item that also has the word smart. So establish for smart, we can see right here. Well, this actually should be referencing my all caps version of smart. So you can go up here, you can just type in the new phrase of smart, and you could either replace all. I mean, in this situation, it's just going to replace all capitalization versions with their capitalization versions. Or we could also use the match case sensitive version. So I haven't really jumped to this last one yet, but let me go ahead and limit this down. So now we're going to see we've got these two items here. This is now in a different lesson. And again, using and referencing SMART goals, but I did not do my capitalization correctly. So yeah, we actually do want to replace all these instances. So I can just at this point hit replace all. What this is going to do is it's going to send off a little fun job that runs through your entire course, replaces all those instances, and then you'll notice a brief little reload that happens in the lesson. So that way you can live see those changes and feel confident that that change had occurred. We will also attempt to reopen that find panel, run your search terms of SMART, and you can now be validated that, hey, we've replaced all of the instances in which the word smart came up and is no longer in lowercase and doesn't match other words beyond the word smart. So that's kind of the breakdown of how this side panel works. I also want to jump into more complicated situations. So like as an example, if we were looking for uh, the right person for the job, maybe that phrase comes up a couple of times. Nope, it happens to just come up once here. So we happen to search for this, and it isn't obvious to us that this actually is a part of this block. You know, you go here and you're looking and you're like, I don't see that right person for the job phrase. But our attempt here is to really get you close to where this text is found, give you enough context to hopefully jog your memory into where in that block this exists. And then, you may have to do a little bit of digging into, if it's a tabs block, jump into the tabs, or if it's a labeled graphic block, maybe it's in one of the labeled graphic areas. So just note that like we are going to get you close enough to find the thing you're looking for, but it may not reveal itself right away when you go to that section. You have a couple of options: either navigate through the block and find it, if it's like a scenario or what have you, or you can also always jump in to the edit panel, and then in here you can certainly see more content, which should help you narrow that down as well. So couple of other fun things that I want to call out is that we do support quiz functionality. So let me just look and see. This does have a quiz. So let's go into the quiz and see a couple of quiz questions. Looks like some of these choices are just, choice one, choice two, standard out of the box that you get with the Rise courses. But let's go ahead and look for a phrase. We'll just say like this consider multiple phrase. I'm going to back all the way out of this, go back to the cover page here. I'm going to hit my handy dandy shortcut, and I'm going to search for consider multiple. Okay, we've got a hit. This shows up in a quiz as a multiple response question, and it's a part of a title. Okay, well, I can click it, and again, it's going to take me here. But it's not going to be able to necessarily jump through, quiz question orders and things like that. Um, so I'm going to pop back open my panel. Looks like that didn't reopen. But we can see, okay, it's here. It's a part of this thing. Maybe you need to find exactly where it's at based on the phrase. But again, we could go and update this to, don't consider multiple. I don't know, some other phrase. Again, you're going to see what the replacement starts to look like. And you can also just hit the single replace option. You don't have to hit replace all. And again, that will reload this. And let me see if I can find that question because I don't remember where it was. Hold on. Don't consider right here. Don't consider multiple. So perfect. Replaced just fine for us. So it'll do this for pretty much any content in your course. The one like little gotcha caveat that I will throw out is within custom blocks. We should test this, but within custom blocks, I don't believe it's going to replace that text. And certainly with code blocks, either the Rise code block or the Mighty Interactive HTML block, it's not going to go through your HTML and find phrases in that yet. I will follow up later once we've got a little bit more robust functionality that's coming out with Mighty for our interactive HTML block that will actually support replacing some of your text there. However, for now, it will just replace your standardized blocks, your title, your your lesson titles as well. So like your course title, your lesson title. It will also replace image alt text. Like if you anywhere that you've got like written in text, it'll replace it all. Find it all, replace it all. Uh, you could also even just use it really as like a jump off point. So like if you know a phrase somewhere in your course and you're like, yeah, there's this manager phrase. I can't remember exactly where it's at. Oh yeah, it is adopting a managerial presence. Perfect. Let's jump to that lesson. Okay, perfect. Here it is. It's a whole lesson title, and as well as it's got phrases along the way. So a great way that you could also use it to really just kind of even navigate around your course. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's a good high level overview of the find and replace feature in Mighty. And I know a lot of you are going to be super excited about this. I can't even count the number of times it's been asked for, even across some of our Mighty meetups and whatnot. So definitely check it out. I'm excited to hear you guys' feedback on that. We've definitely done a lot of testing, and there's a lot of places to find content. So just reach out if you ever run into a phrase that you couldn't find in our find and replace feature that maybe didn't show up. So let us know. We're going to continue to build upon this foundation. And if you ever need to reach out to us, you know where to find me. I am in our Maestro community, which you can find at community.maestrolearning.com. Thanks, and see you in the next one.